Welcome back to Survival Everybody, episode 25. On the previous episode, we got our plowing done here on this land we just purchased. It took us a while to cut all these trees. We got them cut. It looks fantastic. We did leave this one tree here just to add some personality. I kind of like that. But we got to get this. This is going to be our grass field here. And then this field is going to be expanded. It was smaller if you remember. And now that'll be our, well, it's our first crop field. But they both of these fields here have to get limed. I think we're going to purchase a new lime thrower. If you remember when we cut that one stump, there was a piece that fell off, and there it is. Other than that, we really didn't have any stumps that we appeared to miss, knock on wood. We'll just put this by our pile over here. There's a log here as well, whenever we get to it. It really ain't worth that much money. We do have 300,000, but we're going to sell a few things. Like I said, we'll sell the spreader. And then we actually got to get a seeder. So we should probably take our seeder down and get that sold. We're going to get a bigger one. Oh yeah, by the way, looking at the sales here, the exact plow we bought on the previous episode is now on sale. Isn't that how it works? But I was looking through the seeders, and I kind of want to get one of the new ones. This be our in the premium expansion. Oh, there's this guy here too. That's only 3 meters. This one's 6. I originally was looking at this one, but this is not a direct drill. If we went with this, we wouldn't have to spade. We can just directly seed. But then we got to worry about weeds too. Otherwise we'd plow. See, there's a few different things we could do. This horsepower is 220. Otherwise this horse one here would be kind of nice, but that's actually overpowered for our tractor. That'd be 12 meters there. This one's 6. And this one's 6 here. So we might as well... I want to experience this new one, so let's go ahead and purchase this. Would have been nice if it was on sale, but we'll just go ahead and give her a shot. It's always exciting to try new equipment. Almost feels like it's overkill for this playthrough. But again, we'll sell our old seeder. We're going to get rid of our lime thrower. We're going to get a different... Yeah, we should actually have bought that first. I was looking at another lime thrower here. We get a nice big width on it. I think we'll go with this guy. There's actually Giants mod I think they released. So it's unofficial, official mod. 26,000 for that. Cutting into our funds. Let's see here. We'll put the seeder on the front. This Landini is going to help us out tremendously. We just purchased this on the previous episode as well. Should future-proof us. There we go. We'll take both of these down. It is getting kind of full around here too. But it's important we get our equipment before we start putting up more buildings. Alright, let's head on down. We have arrived. Nice new equipment ready to go. We shall get this sold. Make a few bucks back is always great. So we're gonna get just over 10,000 for our seeder. And our thrower really isn't worth that much. 300. Done. So we also need to figure out if we should, well, I think what we'll do while we're down here is buy bags of seed and fill up our seeder, since we really didn't have much left on there. The question is, should we get some fertilizer for this? Because we have been putting oilseed radish down. Let's actually get that thrower on the front before we hook up. I wonder if I should fill up this with lime too. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh no! This is a fertilizer thrower only, ain't it? It is. I didn't see that. The Kubota does lime. I just assumed that they're both the same. Well, we're going to get a full refund. So 26,000 that costed us. Let's run this over. I'm glad I saw that right away before we ran up to the farm. That is unfortunate. Hasn't been used. Should have no problem returning it. So they're going to give us 22.8. So we should get 3,121 back. It's pretty bad just for taking it off the lot. And then we'll go ahead and purchase that Kubota throw. We could actually change the color on it if we want. I think we'll go with that. The chrome yellow cover. Trying to make it look kind of... Well, that may be alright. Or would orange be better? Let's do the orange. And then the capacity, let's max that out because we don't want to have to keep filling up. Alright, so a little more spendy. We might have to get a weight while we're down here too. Although we can't right now because our arms are full. We could always use the thrower on the front of the implement too. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll purchase some lime first things first. Let's try a couple bags for now. I don't know how much it'll take here. I guess it would take 10,000 liters, I guess. We'll see if this is too much weight for this. And then we'll have to get a weight for it. Alright, here we go. Last bag. And then we'll pop it on the back quick and I'll just see if the weight will be an issue. Right now on the front, seems like it handles it pretty good. Yeah, actually, I don't think we really need a weight. So we won't worry about it. We'd have to run back anyway. Or come back for the cedar. We'll get by with it as long as we can, I guess. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll definitely buy some seed. Let's see, how much do we need? 6,000 liters it holds. And these are 2 apiece? No, 1. Ooh, that's a lot of seed then. Let's go with 4. Almost doesn't seem right. Maybe that's including the fertilizer. I think it is. Looks like it's almost full. Yeah, we will need that seed eventually, so we'll just... And now the fertilizer. Should we do this, or should we keep using oilseed radish? That's the question. Let's buy 1 bag. It would get pretty spendy too. And we'll see how it goes. If we wanted to go in that direction. Or should we get a couple bags? Maybe we should just top it up. Let's get 1 more. Alright. Excellent. And we'll see how that goes. If we want to continue that direction or just keep using the oilseed radish. We're actually running through our funds quite quickly. We still have to get our fermenting operation up for our grass. So we got to get a forge wagon. We got to get the front cutter yet. We do have the back that was on sale, which helped tremendously. We don't have to worry about a rake, which is great, but we got to buy the silo as well. So I don't know if we'll have enough to make it happen this year. I think we'll be pretty close. Like I said, we can't purchase any buildings. So we gotta get all this stuff figured out. We probably could, you know, maybe get rid of that spader. Now that we got a direct drill, because I don't think there'll be much use for it. Alright. Let's just pop this over here. I would like to get those bees expanded too. Alright, we got the 42 working with. Let's get this field limed. We should actually be able to... Question is... I probably don't need to go all the way to 42 on here. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, I guess we do. Looks like it's just enough. Oh, we better stick to one side. We do have to do the grassland as well. I think we won't worry about that little bit. We'll go around the grassland here. This was a must upgrade. This would have been ridiculous to do with the small one. Having that space too, we don't have to fill up so often. I guess we can hit it right here. Nice and quick. Gotta like it. I think we'll have to do our other field next time around too. There we go. Done. So we'll store it inside here. Keep it out of the bad weather. We gotta get some more seed over here. We probably could go ahead and sell that small plow, I think. I'll bring it out so I don't forget. Probably won't do it on this episode, but originally I wanted to keep this to do landscaping for our new house, but I think what we'll do is plant the grass first before we lay the house. When that happens, it'll, like I said, it'll be way down the road. Oh, let's just set it here. I suppose that spader actually won't be worth that much. It didn't cost us... What did it cost us? Like $5 to buy that spader? Wasn't too bad. Okay, so... What are we planting in this field? Oh, we originally planted canola. So we'll use the... that weeder for that. Because I'm actually curious to see if we won't have to weed after doing that. Well... Technically we won't because we plowed anyway. So that's gonna bust that myth. We might as well do it with this then. So we'll just do canola. Or should we change it and do canola later? See, that's the thing, we'll never get to try this again. Because we're going to use a direct drill, so therefore we won't be able to try it. It don't matter. Let's just not worry about it. We'll just put the canola in. That's fine. Let's get this unfolded. Brand new machine. So, yeah. Let's see how that looks. So our fertilization is only like 50%. So even with having the fertilizer on board, it's still a little less than what we need. See, that's going to be a tricky, because if we don't use oilseed radish, I guess we could plant oilseed radish with this too. We'll have to figure out a new workflow. Anyway, I'll go ahead and tackle this, and then I'll get onto the grass and get that planted. And we'll see you in a few minutes. That actually went pretty good. Pretty good working with. Although I would say if we were farming this field and planting it all the time, it'd probably be nice to have a little bit wider one, but with the small fields we have, I think this cedar's perfect. Again, the grass will just keep growing, and then we can keep cutting it. Probably won't do too much upkeep on it as far as fertilization goes. Oh, let's see, where are we going to put all this stuff now? That's the thing, we're kind of outgrowing our shed. I might put that fermenting silo on this hill, but we'll just park the cedar here for now. And I think we might have to... I was thinking maybe once we expand again to either put like a shed here or here. Would be kind of cool, I think. Can we get rid of this garbage? We cannot. That's interesting. So that's going to be in the way, it looks like. Yeah, we're really going to have to do some thinking. We could probably, unless, like I said, we decide to do oilseed radish, then we'll need this. Although buying lime ain't, or fertilizer isn't too bad either. The direct drill is nice. Let's put it that way. It might not be worth our time to do oilseed radish anymore. I'll have to feed the chickens next month, so let's go ahead and advance. And we'll see you in April. Yep, we'll get on those guys. Greenhouses are still good. How's the sales today? Ooh. That would be nice, but... Is that a... Yeah, that would be cool too. Yeah, we can't, that's probably overkill anyway. Alright, we'll get the chickens fed, and I think we'll get these pallets put in our shed. Do some cleanup around here. Can't let things get too out of control, that's what's happening. Probably could have got rid of this right away if we would have put it in the cedar, but... Oh well, we'll just tuck it away in the shed. I like these coats like this. I almost wish I would put it out like this instead of those other pallets. It just looks a little bit better. And our lime. Alright, we get just under 750. That's probably a little too much. Yeah, 113. Although that's all we're using this bucket for now anyway. We should park it in the shed. Our shed is actually getting quite empty. Okay. Is that it for this month? I think we're just still waiting for the barley. Again, looking to probably do some price estimates. Like I said, it would be nice to get a bigger combine. We actually can't quite afford that right now by the way it looks. Because I would like to get to... I mean, obviously we could go to this one. But it's been used on so many playthroughs, I kind of want to mix it up. Like this New Holland one I think would be great. But that price is a little ridiculous right now. That would get us a nice working with at 8.5. And of course our corn header as well. It's probably almost a little bit big for this playthrough though too. Our current width is 4.2 meters. Otherwise there's this guy that we haven't really used a whole lot in our playthroughs. And that would be... well, 5, like it's not much different. Although it'd probably handle the hills a lot better. Maybe we should go with this one. Yeah, this one almost seems like it would be too big. You know, trying to snake through here with a header that big would be too much. Yeah, because this thing is, let's be honest, it's kind of starting to be at its last legs. We almost have to just say goodbye to it. What do we got for estimate on our grass operation? So we got to get the front mower. I suppose it doesn't necessarily have to be this one, but 13.5. And then we need the forge wagon. So we might as well roughly say, and then the silo we got to buy, which will make it easy, and probably just go with the small 60,000. So just over 100,000, I guess, for all that stuff. So it leaves us with about 60,000 that we could play with. That's 75. So yeah, we're already over. We still have to buy the header for it. Maybe it'll come up in the sales. We get lucky. Yeah, I think we're going to shoot for this guy. So if we had 60,000 to play with, maybe we should expand that bee operation. It's been time. It's been a long time coming. I would like to see it expand more so we can get some more honey. Make that a little bit more useful. And then we'll just save the rest of the money coming in. We'll get a new harvester down the road. As long as we don't go over that 60, we should be able to afford it. Which we won't easily get one of these and we'd be good. 33 hives here. Or 10 here. Something like that. Bam. Alright. Bees are on the go. Let's go ahead and put our... we don't get to use it a whole lot. Our bee outfit on. Oh, you can select your color too. Let's do a white standard. There we go. We can get right up to the bees and check them out. This should output our honey operation. We get some more good passive income. Remember, that's completely 100% passive because we don't really got to do anything with it. The bees do their thing and then they output for us. And they'll also bring up the yield over here. Yeah, so it tells you your range here. So this range of the small one is 50 meters. This other one here goes to 150. Again, I don't think the bonus is really that big, but it's something. It's going to be nice seeing more honey come in, and we can, again, get this operation full blown. We can spawn 8 pallets here, so it's pretty exciting to watch them stack up. Alright, so I think that will just about do it for us. We could probably go ahead and advance. We're pretty much on cruise control till our grass comes up or our barley's ready to go. Looks like a couple more growth stages yet on our barley. How did our honey come out with now. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. We're gonna output a lot of honey. That's all we needed was one more big one, and it's gonna do tremendously here. I mean, that was... We only had one layer on one pallet, and we got... It's almost gonna, like... It's almost getting close to outputting a pallet a day. Like, that's gonna be a... We're gonna have to do a lot of trips. We'll have to use the cube, because we can get 6 pallets in here. We might actually be able to stack 3 high, since these ain't as tall. Well, actually, I guess they're pretty similar. How's our grass coming up over here? Looking good. I like it. I like it a lot. So now that the grass is kind of up a little bit, I suppose we could go ahead and do some landscaping. Run that gravel road down here, make it look a little bit nicer. Let's see. I think we'll use some more sparse gravel for down here because it's not part of the... Again, we could always change this roadway here too. Yeah, so this is kind of hard here with this garbage. There's no way for us to really get rid of that, unfortunately. Alright, so this is interesting. We can't paint a road in. It doesn't say it's not owned until we get over there, but even over here, the stuff we do own, it's not letting me paint anything in here. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So if that's the case, I think what we're going to do is we'll just paint some dirt back in. It's a different kind of dirt. That's kind of unfortunate. Alright, it doesn't look the best, but it's something. I mean, maybe once we purchase this land over here, it'll let us be able to run that road correctly. We'll see what happens. So I think what we're going to do is advance until our barley is ready to go, I think. And then we'll check for sales on the way. And then once we get there, I think we might just call it an episode unless something pops up in the sale. We'll see what happens here. Alright, here we are, July. Barley is ready to go. How is our grass doing? It looks like our grass... Yeah, I think it's ready to go too as well. So I think what we'll do on the next episode is we'll buy that grass equipment. And we'll be able to tackle this, get our silo put up. And then we'll start getting our fermenting operation going. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and top up our greenhouses and our chickens off camera. And then when we come back on the next episode, we'll tackle that barley, and then we'll get to buy some equipment for our grass fermenting operation. Very exciting episode coming on up. We'll see you guys then.